Okay, we're here with some jeskai Yorion and Pioneer. Lots of new bands in this format. We're gonna see what's good. Couldn't keep that last hand. Didn't have any white mana. I'll keep this hand and ditch the Dream Trawler. A lot of these deck lists play the card Luca Fire Coat, whatever, to like grow your things into Age of Treachery. I thought that would be bad, so I'm not playing it. Looks like I'm playing against Winota, more than likely. Because I drew Glacial Fortress, I now don't have to lead on Fabled Passage and don't have to take the 2 damage from the Sacred Foundry. So that's nice. How long do people have for the other prelim? I think it's like probably 10-15 minutes. So there's a chance. Garrick Harbinger. Probably have to kill that off. It's a matchup where probably being on the play is pretty important. I have to imagine, at least. I wanted to kill off the Llanowar Elves, but Harbinger is pretty important to kill. That's good. That's fine as well, I think. Now I gotta play Narset here. I think I'll just minus. I think I have to go get Island with this to make my Castle Vantress work. I mean, they're gonna put, like, attacking Chandra. That's fine, I think. Sucks, I kind of wanted a second red, but we don't actually have any double red spells in our deck anymore, so it's not the worst thing imaginable, which is nice. Like, no Luca in this deck list, so no problem with double red. We have double white and double blue with the Dream Trawler, of course. Elvish Evolution. That is annoying. But with the Verdict coming down next turn, it's actually not that big of a deal. Because we just gotta clear up the board. So unless they get something like insane off this Llanowar Elves, I should be fine. Especially because I also gotta keep my Narset around. Like, unless they get the Angrass Rampagers. So I'm surprised they're using this to attack here when, like, whatever they get, they could just use to attack this. I guess they could just, like, have whiffed, so that makes sense. Now they're down to Winota. Makes things a bit easier for me. Let's go get Island. Blue, white, white. Verdict. Pass the turn. Oh, again. Oh, yes. I need to change that Stand Up and Hydrate. Because I only need to do it every 30 minutes. That's good for me. They just have another Winota. P and Kieran. It's not bad. I'll probably just Elspeth Conquers Death there. Just get it going. And hopefully they don't have like third Winota, because that would just be unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Make him stand up 10k. That's one way to do it. Okay. Keep this. Shoot here. Play this. Plus here. Play this. Tapped and pass the turn. Now we're gonna get Narset back next turn, and we should be in a pretty good spot. You know, the other prelim, no, we're at 12. Like, people are just dropping like flies from it, so. To see if it actually comes back. You know, hopefully I can find like a Verdict or a Definite Clarion or just a removal spell for this Legion War boss. That would be nice for me. Or I just find something off the top. That would also work. I'll put a loyalty counter on it. Verdict looks good to me. Verdict. Birth of Meletus. Go get another Plains. Only 2 Plains in the deck list. I feel like that's gotta be a mistake, but we'll have to see. Moving forward, if we can get screwed by it. Oh yeah, they're actually like dying a lot because of the Oath of Chandra too. Get some double blast? No. Angrass Marauders, I assume, is here. Makes sense. So I've got no 4 wall. Let's do this. Let's just get the Elspeth Conquers Death. Jam that. And, okay, we got him there. Sucks is I have literally, like, no cards for aggro, basically, in my sideboard. But my deck is kind of just, like, all good against aggro, so it's not the worst. It's possible I want to cut, like, some mana in our set. I'm not so sure. Gain's also, like, not the greatest. You have 2 Grafdigger's Cage. That's about it. Just care about the cards different. Well, the thing is, there's 2 events at the same time, and this is the event that's fired, and the other event hasn't fired yet. It's the same format. What do I want to cut to? How many Elspeth Conqueror's Death do I want in my deck? It's a good question as well. Kind of want like a good chunk, but I'm not sure how many I actually want. I could just do this. And just basically use Narset as a way to go like Rule Spell on 2 and Narset on 3 to try and hit Verdict type thing. Yeah, they were at the same time, so it's not surprising that both of them didn't fire. I don't think I can keep this hand on the draw. On the play, I would think about it. This is a hand that I will keep reluctantly. I think I'm going to ditch to Fairy here. Just like having double Verdict seems like good. It's like Verdict 1, they replay the board, Verdict 2. Seems good against like the mono creature deck. Like, ditching this Fairy could be a problem in the sense that they could have boarded in like Chandras or other things like that, but it's probably fine. Like, Chandra's the only card I'm a little bit worried about. Let's do this. Because I can also just cycle Shark Typhoon on 2 if I really need to. Oh, that's really good. That's super, super good for me. They don't have Turn on Land or Elf. I'm doubtful this other Pioneer Prelim will fire. Maybe people are coming in, coming out. If everyone stayed in from the beginning, then it definitely would have fired. Fairy Time Raveler's not that bad of a pickup. May just Shark Typhoon for 0 here, depending on what they play. Okay, I'm not gonna Shark Typhoon, because I can just Fairy Time Raveler that. I mean, it sucks if I like don't hit my 4th land drop, but it should be fine. Okay, well, hit my 4th land drop and a red source, so that was a nice pickup. Oh, it looks like the other one's actually gonna fire, so that'll be fun. Need one more for the other Pioneer Prelim, it looks like now. P and Kieran. Sure. Just gonna do this now because I know I can do it at instant speed, but the problem I have with that is they can like use this effect to just kill my Teferi off, and that's not something I want to deal with. Oh, this one. That's fair, that's fair. Maybe having the recording the video while also double queuing, but luckily I'm not double queuing with this deck. I'm playing actually my opponent's deck in the other one. Hopefully I draw another land, so I could just Omen plus Deafening Clarion. That's nice for me. Well, I can now Clarion at instant speed, and then also have Omen of the Sun. They shouldn't be able to interact because of the Teferi. Is this fires? Yes, there's fires in the deck. I cut the Luca because I thought Luca would be bad in the deck. And I just added a pile of Elspeth Conquers Death and Dream Trawlers. Chandra Torch of Defiance. Okay. That is somewhat of a problem, but we can deal with it with Shark Typhoon, theoretically. Given time. This is a spot where I really want Elspeth Conquers Death. I did board out 2 of them, but this was like mainly the card that I wanted to hit with it. My opponent, they can Riku, beat them again. Well, it's only 13 players. Again, people are dropping like flies. Unfortunate. I wonder what my opponent is thinking about right now. What are they thinking about? Looks like nothing. Okay, let's play Lucy. Baffling End and Teferi. Don't really want either of those. Kind of just want to find Elspeth Conquers Death if I can. I want to find an untapped land that isn't this, if possible. Kind of want to do this for 4. I could also just play out Shark Typhoon. It's not that unreasonable, right? How bad is it to just play out Shark Typhoon here? Kind of bad. And this is like the only card I kind of need to deal with. If I slam it, I go down to 10, then I go down to 12. This doesn't actually like make me a shark. This goes up to 6, and it'll go up to 7. It'll go down to 8. This is. Let me go down to 6. Yeah, I don't think I can actually just slam it. I think it's too bad to just slam it. And I have 4 Shark Typhoons in my deck, so I think it's like fine to not slam it as well. Because I can just draw another one if we really want to slam it. Forest, sure. That's fine. I guess we do. Well. Oh wait, it also works with this? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I didn't realize that it stops the Shark Typhoon being bigger as well. That was a big punt by me. Big punt. Big punt by me. This being a 3-3 versus a 4-4 is actually pretty big. This. Now we have this Elspeth Conquers Death. I don't really want to attack with this. Doesn't make much sense. It's looking like the other prelim's not going to fire. People are popping in and out repeatedly. Not realizing if you just stay in, it'll just like fire. And I'm fine like waiting till their turn to own the sea because we just have the 1 extra mana. Add a 2 red mana. What is this? Okay. Baffling was actually a huge pickup here. That was a big mistake. I should have checked to see if I could hit fires. I'm not sure I would have even played fires this turn. I think I want to go after that. It's possible we just like wanted to wait and then verdict on their turn, but the thing is then they get the Chandra. Well, like we could just attack with the Shark and then verdict on their turn. So I think that was actually the play, because now we can just like get got by Winota. That's kind of a problem. I have one look at it, but we could have just played around this. Wow, they're attacking like that. When Garrett deals combat damage to player points. That's wild. They didn't just like go for like killing me. I can't block? Whoa. I can't block? Oh no, I can't. Okay, I just needed to click on the very, very edge. Yeah, I guess I have to block here, don't I? Kind of sucks a little bit, but it's like fine-ish. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Well, you have to do this. Yeah, we have to do this to play around Winota. At least so they can't just kill us. Because then if they play Winota, I guess they could hit double things and kill us, but it plays around just Angrath Marauders. Just doing this seems correct to me. Like just hitting a single Angrath Marauders. And there's a second Winota. I think I made 2 mistakes here. I think I needed to let the Garrick's Harbinger kind of hit and hope for the best. Okay, this is a punt by them, I think. But I'm not 100% Actually, yeah. No, I think this is a punt by them. Not 100% sure, though. Okay, well, I ended up working out for them. So I assume they're killing Gideon. Yep, makes sense. I think I'm supposed to take Teferi here. Loyalty counter. Minus here. This is annoying, somewhat. I think I just have to do this over, like, just going for, like, play Shark Typhoon. It's a lot safer. Okay. Makes it a lot easier for me. And pass the turn. And then we can cycle the Shark Typhoon. Binary Prelim to fire. We'll see if it fires. Cast a Shark Typhoon. I mean, we just like can lose a lot of the time if we cast a Shark Typhoon. I'd rather not just lose. I'd rather just not like give up insane amounts of percentage points. Let's see what else they got. So what are they attacking? All at me. Okay. Let's do this. God, why does it do that? Let's see if we hit off this Narset. I guess we just do this. This is the play. Do this, play this out. What if we went fires, play this out? Then we are kind of just dead, right? Cast this. We have 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's the best way to do this? Just we play fire. Shark Typhoon, play fires. And we get a 4/4, we block here, here, and then we die. So that seems bad. So if you play Shark Typhoon, play fires, block here, here, die. What if I did, so we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 mana here. Fires, do that, make a 1/1. Flicker a bunch. Yeah, I mean, we could also just Shark Typhoon cycle here. It's also an option. So we just cycle twice, hit there, and something else. What happens if they have another, like, War Boss type thing? They make 3 tokens. We block there, token. Like, next turn we can bounce and, like, do some Yorion stuff. Let's start by playing our land. Start by doing that. Oh, the other Pioneer Prelim actually fired. Okay. Yeah. I think we just have to Shark twice. I'm just trying to figure out. So we have 10 mana, so we can do this for 4. Yeah, this should be fine. Activate everything, yeah. Wonder if there's just like a good fires line, but there wasn't to like also play Shark Typhoon, I don't think. If we were like 1 mana short. Having something good. Let's see what Sauce got for his recommendation here. I think we probably played this game wrong, I have to imagine. for 4 and then do this for 2, block like here, here, here. That seems fine. There's all 4 of the typhoons. Guess you get a verdict. I guess that's true. This, yep. We're at 2. We lose to a lot of things here. Lose to a lot of things here now that we're at 2. Voice of Resurgence is not one of them, so that's good for me. Both this we don't lose to, because we have this. Thank God. Bounce there. I think we can play fires here. Bring this to my hand. Cast this with fires. This, and this. Do this here. And cast Omen of the Sea. Oh, I did this, actually, yeah, no, I did this in the wrong order. No, actually, no, this is fine. Put this on top, and my land. Oh, how's it going? Okay, let's get started. Snuggle Song request. Bottom. 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 So there we go. Okay, now we should have this game locked up because of the lifelink we're going to gain from this. Bounce this. Gain lifelink until end of turn. Do this. This. And we won the game. Well, there we go. Hopefully we can continue to win some more games. It was a little bit complicated and we kind of messed up once the double Q started, but looks like we ended up winning in the end. Hopefully we can get the next one. I'll see you in the next match. We're back for round 2 of the Pioneer Prelim, playing Jeskai Garbage. On the play. I think this is a mulligan, like in the blind. If we knew we were playing against control, I would like probably snap it off. This hand is so slow, but I'm definitely going to keep it. So I'll get rid of this. I think I need to play this first and go get planes, just be like slow as hell. My shit is 151, my shit is 192. It's not a bad idea. I may be baffling ending or birthing next turn. Not quite sure though. Oh, they're on Monota. Okay, well, I'm like snapping off the baffling end then. Yeah, having the mana base be this bad right now is really hurting. Like, both of the hands had pretty shitty mana bases. I'm glad I mulliganed because the first hand could never beat Winota ever. Whereas this hand should be fine against it. I wonder if we got paired up, paired down, same. Kill Master P. I guess oh, they're at the top. They're literally number 1. Let's see if we got here. Okay, I can concede. Yep, that was brutal. Great hand by them. Our hand did not quite line up with the mana being pretty medium. I think I'm actually kind of on getting rid of getting other trials here. I'm gonna try it out at least, versus getting rid of the Elspeth Conquers Death. It seems like they're bringing in a lot of like based on the sideboard guide at least, they bring in a lot of stuff that makes Winota not as like insane. I mean, it's just like literally any combo deck. My draw didn't line up in game 1 versus a combo deck in the blind. What are you gonna do? Being like any tilt or anything about that, it's just, you know, that's when you play a combo deck. Sometimes you just get the cheese element, right? Game 1. It was like the same as like Lotus Breach and stuff like that. That should be Yorion. Sand's not going to cut it. The sand will cut it. I think I'm going to get rid of Shark Typhoon here. Second Pioneer Band. Having this graph just gives me I don't have to worry about Winota. So that's nice for me. No elf, that's great for me too. This is literally the deck that I made like not that long ago. Earlier today, basically. Selfless Spirit, eh? Okay. I'm just gonna jam Narset here. Feel kind of bad about it. Ultimately, this is not the worst. Gets us a land. I think it's gonna be rough if they go like Red Source, Rabble Master. Yeah, looks like Red Source, Rabble Master type card. Yep. Probably lose this game now. Hand just did not line up again. Just had a mulligan. They have the protection for the sweeper. We don't have the sweeper anyways, so that doesn't help. But, I mean, maybe we can get there and we'll have to see. Looks like I think we have to do Birth here. Yes. It's possible we were supposed to just Oath of Chandra this the turn before and try to, like, draw out of it. Although, I am unsure. Oh, they just let that happen? That's really, really good for me. I potentially have the Elspeth Conquers Death for the next turn. I just have another one. Night of Autumn. I assume they're going to kill this. Kill Grafdigger's Cage, wow. That's interesting. I guess they left in Winota, so they have Winota in hand. I think we're supposed to do this over Baffling End here. Baffling End the Selfless Spirit. So then we have as to draw. Verdict slash some other things. Triumph, pass the turn. And if they play Winota and don't hit anything great, that's going to be really good for us because we get Elspeth Conquers Death. Should always hit Spirit there. I don't think so. What's this? Oh, this is Eldritch Evolution. Okay, that's fair. Well, hopefully they don't hit insanely well. Let's see. We've only Winoted once, and we didn't get gut. Well, okay. Well, we're getting got, it looks like. If we block here, we take 8. Plus 4. I mean, we kind of need to hit like a verdict type effect here, right? No. We definitely didn't hit a verdict effect. If we hit here, we take lethal, right? Very surprised they left in like the Winota package here. I guess maybe they're just on the like don't have like any other reasonable thing to do, so for the board, maybe. Affiliate code on TCG player? That's a good question. If you exclamation point TCG, maybe it's this? Or maybe it's TCG player. I think it's just use my code Yamakiller. I think that should work. At least I hope it does. I'm not exactly sure. I forgot about it completely, to be completely honest. No spot to put in codes. Okay, I think I need to have like an affiliate like link then probably. That's my best guess. I think I'm just dead here. Like if they hit reasonably at all, we should just be dead. Let's see, that's 9. That's okay. We're going down to 1. Well, we're in a really shit spot. Actually, no, they can just put a counter on something, right? Yeah, so we're just dead. Surprised they left in the Winota package, but it was really good when I didn't draw any of my sweepers. Sure was good when I didn't draw any of my sweepers. Like, if I had Verdict there in the last turn, like, I'm insanely far ahead, but, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Can't do much when your hands don't line up, especially in the 80-card deck. Well, hopefully we can get there in the next round. I'll see you there. We came back a little bit late into round 3. We're in game 1 still. I kept a 7-hand card of Verdict. Gideon, Teferi, Dream Trawler, 3 lands. Sorry about the little bit of late on the recording. We're playing in Sultai. I topped Birth Meletus with my Scry. And, yep. And, yeah. And hopefully we can take it down. Portal Head wants me to stand up and hydrate. Okay, I'll stand up and hydrate a bit. I'll probably just jam Gideon here. I think I'm supposed to jam Gideon here. Dream Trawler? Oh, yes. I think Dream Trawler is actually going to be good in this format. If people are going to be playing slow. Sheep slow, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Like, if you can slow the game down. Every time I've actually played against Dream Trawler in this format, I've been, like, getting fucked by it, so... There's an argument for just playing Teferi and like bouncing my Birth Meletus, but since I drew the second planes, it's kind of bad. Like, because there's a high chance they have Abrupt Decay / just some way to like remove my Gideon. So I was like a little bit worried. Whereas like playing Teferi makes it so like that's not really something they can do. Shit. It's so advanced, yeah. I get up every so often. Thing is, I have to get up so much now because it's 1,000 points. I need to make it like 5k points or something. Okay, now we're gonna listen to this banger. God. I'll get up in one go. I'll get up on one go. Fatal Push? Sure. I gotta do that. That is annoying. Probably just Fires plus Verdict here. And next turn we can like Teferi. Do something else probably. Durst, holy Jamali. Okay. Stand up, hydrate. Well, I'll do it. I'll stand up. No, I'm doing it all in one go. Really, water bottle. Soon I'm gonna lose my dream trolley, but we'll have to see. That's 10 times. You'll get up. Okay, there's 1, 2, and then I'll take 10 sips. 3. It's like just squats. 4, 5. Oh my lordy, this is getting me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hydration there. Well, we're getting the hydrating now. Don't worry, I'll just take a good chunk. I'm gonna play my game too, guys. That's fires. That's this. Do this. This to my hand. Pass the turn. There we go. That's a lot. What happens now? Name a non-mod. Time him out. No reason to play my Yorion here. I'll just like try to get value here. Just kind of want them to whiff on Uro, though it looks like that's not going to happen, it looks like. Though if they like bring back Uro this turn, I'm actually fine with it, because I just like Oath of Chandra, Yorion. Burn players. I've not really seen any burn players yet. It's Winota is the real problem for me so far that I've seen a lot of. Yeah. Okay, sure, K-Prince. You'll be back in 10. Sure. You got the Yorion, bud. No, this is a great song. Let's flicker both of these. Listen to this now. It's tapped. I'll just do this, it's fun. Kill the Uro. They have to get rid of everything to make their traverses bad if they want to. We should be in a fine spot now. They don't have the Jace in their hand. Looks like it's Uro time again. Oh, it's Ishkanot time. Okay. Ishkanot time is fine with me. I've got the Deafening Clarion. I can even go Heartless Act. That's kind of annoying, but it's fine. I guess I will Teferi my Oath Chandra back. Interesting as well. I think I'll start with this. I think I'll wait for them to bring back the Uro. Do this. Put here. Clarion. Then pass the turn. And then next turn we can just use the Elspeth Conquers Death and get them that way. City Wayfinder, sure. See what they see. Oh, Lord. What did they take? They took the Woodland Cemetery, okay. We just be able to mill them out at this point. We'll have to see. this. Okay. I have another Uro, maybe? Let's see a Wayfinder, okay. What land did they take? Marsh, Blue Marsh. Okay, so they took the Triumph. I'm just gonna cast this like anyways, so might as well do this first. Those both at the bottom. Not bad. This matchup should be like really good for me when I just have like pile of Elspeth Conquers Death, pile of Dream Trawlers, Narsets to Fairies. Sure. What is this? It's not bad. I could use that another time. I need to remember this. I'll remember that thumbnail for later. Sure, my Teferi's done. I've got another Teferi waiting in the wings. I don't think I'm going to scry with the Omen, because I've got, like, stuff to do this turn anyways. I'm going to go get Uro. Should Watermark. You don't sit. I need the PPT temp. Well, the thing is, I don't make the thumbnails, because I'm really bad at them. Just make bad thumbnails when I have actually made them. Oh, I've got some gasoline now. Sure. I've got some gasoline to say the least. New template. Well, yeah, no, I understand the template. But it's just like, I'm still just bad at it, like, per se. That makes sense. Okay, well, we got him there. I'm going to sideboard, and then I'm going to go take a quick piss. Let's bring in Gideon. This Gideon could be fine. What do I want to take out? Deafening Clarion is actually kind of doo-doo here, I think. You can ditch that. Baffling End is significantly better here because Baffling End will be able to hit Tireless Tracker, Uro, and some other things. A few cards that are kind of a problem, potentially maybe like a Scarab God type card, but we have Elspeth Conquers Death and Verdict still. We're going to get some more Planeswalkers. I'm going to submit. I'm going to go use the bathroom and be right back. Okay, we are back. Walk away for 1 minute. I'll actually keep this in. Like, I think I'm fine keeping like a somewhat land-heavy hand against Sultai. They don't actually have a way to kill you very quickly. And unless they like Thoughtseize the Omen of the Sea, hopefully that will like get us to where we need to go. Bumpy is very difficult to adopt right now. Very high demand. That's fair. Jace VP. That is annoying. So I'll play this. Pass. I think the mana base in this deck is probably a mistake. Based on what I've seen so far, I think we can add something like a Castle Vantress or a Castle Ardenvale into the deck and make it a bit better. Thoughtseize. I think I want to do this and try to like look for something. Got a good feeling I'm going to lose this Teferi Time Raveler. Got a good feeling about that one. I think I was going to lose the Omen of the Sea anyways, and making it so we didn't have to draw those 2 lands is probably net positive for me. I'm not sure if it was net positive for me to play the Omen of the Sea there. In some way. Oh, they took the fires. Okay, I'll take that. They don't have another land, so it's weird for them to take the fires when I can just Teferi bounce their Jace here. Oh, Mystical Dispute. Makes sense now. I mean, I have to jam the Jace here. I can't just, like, not, I think. But that makes sense why they took the fires now. It's not a bad one to hit, especially with this out. See if they have another Mystical Dispute, maybe. That would be unfortunate for me. Looks like they negate. Okay. Yeah, I want to play this because I want to be able to hit the 6th land for the Trawler. So, well, they do get to flip the Jace here, which is unfortunate. They had Mystical Dispute, negate, Thoughtseize. That was pretty good with the Jace on turn 2. And they have a potential Uro. We do have the answer to the Uro. They know about that I have an answer to the Uro, so we'll see what they end up doing. I could just see them minusing Thoughtseize, bring it back, taking out my Elspeth Conquers Death. Potentially taking out my Dream Trawler, depending on what they have. Oh, they just went that? Went for Traverse. I see, I see. Not a bad draw. See if they have an answer to it. And more counterspells. You have more on the pile of counterspells, buddy? Mystical Dispute, sure. So we have Mystical Dispute, negate, Thoughtseize. This is somewhat of a problem. But next turn we have Elspeth Conquers Death / Dream Trawler, so unless they have like another counterspell, we're not feeling too bad. I'm gonna go back to this music. Actually, I'm feeling this a little bit more than the rock right now. Feeling a little bit more electronic. Okay, opponent, what you got? Let's see what you got, bud. Do nothing, eh? I think I'm just supposed to jam here, like... I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to be, like, waiting on. Do they just have, like, 3rd Mystical Dispute? Like, I mean, if they've got it, they got it, I guess. I think. It's pretty hard for them to just, like, have it here. Shark Typhoon. Yeah, well, that makes me feel a lot better about my play. Makes me feel a lot better about it. Well, opponent, let's see what you got here to deal with the Dream Trawler. Got at least 2 discards against it. Gideon, I'm more than fine to discard this. I will have to debate discarding the double removal spell. I'd probably just have to discard it if they double removal spell me. My best guess, but I could be wrong. Okay, what you got, opponent? Come on, ship it here. Jace minus on Thoughtseize. That is annoying. I need to find a way to beat the arrow, but I guess we have our own Dream Trawler. How does this, like, card work? How does phasing work? Someone needs to explain this to me. Creature stops existing. Okay. It's good to know. I assume they just are gonna do it here. It's not a bad one to draw. I think I just have to let that go. This is a spot where I'm just gonna, like, jam the Shark Typhoon and hope for the best over the next couple turns. I think it could be good. Some of these cards have played before. Now I've got the double Q, so we'll see how well I can play with it. This card seems actually pretty good in this deck. Come for a turn. Does it come, like, on my turn, does it come back? I don't know how it works. It's still in play. Yeah, it's still in play, but it comes back and, like, it's not summoning sick, right? Well, that punishes me a lot. I didn't think they would have this card in their deck at all. That's a pretty big punish. Pretty big punish, to say the least. Pretty big punish. I want to get rid of this Teferi. I'm going to Baffling in the Shark. And then, like, once they Uro, we'll just, like, flicker the Baffling End with our Yorion. Be fine, I think. Let me get rid of this Teferi. Oh, I'll take that draw. It's a nice draw. What they discard? Just Tireless Tracker? Wow, Tireless Tracker is what they discarded. Okay. Actually kind of into playing Gideon here over Yorioning. Could be incorrect, but I think it's fine-ish. Semi-sickness, no OTB, auras don't fall off. Okay. I think this is fine. I assume they're going to take the 2, but I can't just give them like 2 lands plus or a land plus Jace. That's just not acceptable. Okay. Kind of sucks, but it's not that big of a deal because they don't have a way to kill this actually. We're at like infinite life too. We've got infinite time to do stuff. Attack here first, see what we get from the draw. Lift up, retreat. So plus here. Bring Yorion to our hand. And then pass the turn. Pass, and we're back here. One second, someone asked me what my Pioneer deck is right now. Sure, attack Gideon. I don't really care all that much, I don't think. Seven mana, Emrakul. That's pretty bad for me. Especially when I have Dream Trawler in play. Well, that's annoying. I guess that's how I lose, right? They just make me discard my whole hand to Dream Trawler. Darts list? No, I took out the Lukas because the Lukas are bad, I think. Well, that's unfortunate. This is literally worst case scenario for Dream Trawler. And I messed up. I should have sacked my own of the Seal in the end step. And just tried to put 2 cards that are bad on top. Damn, Emrakul is hell of a beating here. The thing I've got going on my opponent is they have like no time right now. Wow, they didn't discard my hand to it. Okay, well that was we should have been dead here. Discard a card, yeah. We shouldn't have a hand right now. So that's pretty damn lucky for me. It's pretty damn lucky. Pretty damn lucky for me. Okay. They're punting it off. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, the Orion did nothing. Sure, opponent. Got it. Okay, so we plus here. You don't own the sea. Actually, that was a mistake. I don't know why I plus there. I didn't have to do that yet. I don't know why I didn't scry first either. I think that's good. Yeah, then we just pass. Yeah, I mean, this game was over. This game was supposed to be over at least. But we've got a chance instead. Do I bounce their Emrakul just to make them, like, take more time? DCP, okay. Has the fire's invention. Turn this to my hand. I have Thoughtseize, okay. So cast with fires here. I need to leave Verdict below. Playing this fires may have actually just been like a mistake because I have so much mana. I can like do more stuff with it, but it's probably close. Stand up and hydrate, okay. I think Emrakul could actually be a good play just because of timing issues, but they're probably going to have timing issues regardless, right? I need the speed of light. I'm typing at the speed of light. Being at 30 life makes like my plays a lot easier, I feel like, this game. Okay. Sure. Is there a reason to actually scry here? I don't think so. Oh, that's great for me. The card I don't have to deal with later. They just have Uro, like, after this, which is going to be unfortunate, but we can deal with Uro given time. Cast with Fire's Invention. Do this just in case to make things a little bit more difficult for them. Play my land, and then I'll scry with the Omens at the end step. Damn, I would note it on my other screen and whiffed for 12 cards. It's unfortunate. Uro. Okay. Just need to find like Elspeth Conquers Death. We're kind of in a fine spot. Gonna make you stand up. And my boy fielded it. I don't know about that. Okay, it's annoying but beatable. Bottom, 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 bottom. Some good. Not so great. But I'm gonna make them play out here because they're low on time. It makes it so. Makes it so like they have to like think about stuff potentially. Should be subscriber only mode. Why? Good draw Dream Trawlers still. Oathdrawn are not exactly the best. 3 damage to target creature. Yep. I'm not gonna do much here. Opponent down to 5 minutes, so it's gonna be hard for them to win game 3. I have Shark Typhoon. Doesn't kill me yet, right? Puts me... I guess they could just kill this in some way, probably. I have to assume. Yeah, the abrupt decay there. I have to think about it. Extinction? Sure. Like, more garbage you gotta click through. Sounds good to me, bud. There's more garbage with the Uro to click through. All you, buddy. I'm gonna put the land into play. You got it. Maybe I was supposed to do the verdict, just to slow the game down a bit. But I thought I could still win if I just, like, found Elspeth Conquers Death, actually. Okay, let's run it back, I guess. This. Playing Luca. I think Luca's bad right now. I think it's a little bit too slow for me. Sand has 0 lands in it, so it's pretty bad. Sand we will keep. Probably have to ditch this. This, I think. Not sure. Maybe I'm supposed to ditch Omen of the Sea instead of the Fires. Probably close though. Last night it looked like shit every time. Yeah, that was my thought, like when I played the deck before. Though I'm not sure if we're favored or unfavored at this point. I would say we're like unfavored, like in the chance to like actually win the game through killing my opponent. But I'd say we're favored in the sense that my opponent like has no time. So 6. Built too much air. Well, now the combo decks are gone. I could be that. I mean, that could be correct. I'm not exactly sure how the deck should be built right now. To be completely honest, I'm kind of guessing myself and just put something together last second, and then I had to do like stretches for physical therapy basically for like 20 minutes, so I didn't have time to think about it anymore. Okay. I'll bottom that, I'll top this. Looks like I kind of need to go pee, so I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Looks like Mystical Dispute a lot, but I mean, I'm gonna play into it. I don't have that much of a choice right now. There was the Mystical Dispute. I like Shark Typhoon here. That is annoying. I'm only into 5. Thoughtseize is your worst enemy, let me tell you. Would have loved to have Elspeth Conquers Death Action instead of Shark Typhoon, but that's life. This card was like the worst case scenario for us, I think. Four card types too. Ugh. Disgusting. And they can bring back Uro already. Tireless Tracker. Okay. Oh, they're Tireless Tracking. Okay. Instead of Urowing. Interesting. This for 3. This guy doesn't know how to F6, thank the Lord. Drop this card, okay. Thoughtseize's gone. That was 6 sequencing by them. Attack there. You just drop this card, sure. But just package. I paid the toll. Okay. That is very annoying. I guess when you get a like cycle through your whole deck really quickly, makes sense. They discard. Traverse the Uinwald, wow. No real reason to block this turn. Probably gonna actually lose. They're probably gonna get me on time. The draws were very good versus mine. Well, my mulligan to 5 didn't help, for sure. Definitely did not help my mulligan to 5. You draw like Elspeth Conquers Death here pretty badly. I'm not going to scry here on the upkeep. Not the worst imaginable. Bad planeswalker to have. Be a film. Need to play fast. Yep, I agree. Crack these clues, which I like because it takes some time. Also, I'm supposed to block this Knight ally this turn as well. I'm not quite sure. What are they doing? I have to pay this mana. Come on, you can't afford to wait there. Them not being F6 is fucking wild here. Verdict. That's interesting. And they plussing there? Wow. Okay. Let's do this. Attack them like this. Then we'll use the verdict. Taking so long to do this. Yeah, I think I'll probably actually lose this game, given, like, time. But I don't think that is going to be the case, because they're going to lose on time. Not bring back Uro. Oh, they've got Shark Typhoon, it seems. Got an emblem. It takes so long to do this. Yeah, I will take it. You know, they took their time. They decided to use their time as they did. I'll take wins, you know, how they come. And sometimes time is the way that they come. Well, hopefully we continue to get some wins, you know, in any way, shape, or form, and I'll see you guys in the next round. We're back for round 4 after our exciting end to the other round. I will keep this hand, and I think I'm supposed to ditch Fabled Passage because the Omen of the Seas can get me to my next lands. The Fabled Passage is not, like, really a third untapped land. That's the hope. I'm still going to be double queuing my other Pioneer prelim that I had going on during this event. Hopefully I can get more focused on this one as well. Rhythm Latest, I'll take that. Guarantee myself the land drop. Good planes. Then it guarantees myself a Gideon next turn if I want to do it, and if not I can Omen into finding the lands for fires if I don't have the lands for fires, that is. Playing against Sultai again, probably. Looks like, yeah, some more Sultai. Ooh, the straight whiskies on the Seder Wayfinder. That feels good for me. Getting the Gideon down doesn't actually do that much. I'm going to play this now because I could find a tap land. Just like that. gets me my second blue as well. So that is nice. Okay. Hopefully... Well, that swamp actually hurts them a lot. If they've got another land. No other land, too. Oof. Them whiffing on this hurt them. Hurt them bad. I'd like to fires here, please. Now I'd like to Narset. See what we find here. Oh, only found one card. So we can play this, get planes, play planes, like play Gideon, get Yorion, and then like next turn play Omen, see Yorion, flicker them, and go on to card advantage train. Drink a bit more water. I wonder if they're going to try to go after my Narset. Let's see. My hardened points, the agreement was not honored from your party. What did I need to do for your hard-earned points? Okay, so next turn I get a set up for a big, big turn. Did you rehydrate? I recommended earlier. I did rehydrate. Sultai. Mono Sultai. Nissa, okay. That is an interesting one. Both decking me, okay. I see how it is, opponent. I see how it is. Fires invention. So I'll just top. Both those are very good. Cast with fires. Let's see. What do I want to cast here? I could do this, and then cast this with both modes. It's not that unreasonable. Back Nissa, and then set up for Nissa kill next turn with the Yorion. It's not that bad for me. I get a million cards here as well. Do it like this, so I search the planes first. It's possible I need a third planes in my deck, because, you know, as you saw. I think I want Oath of Chandra because it'll just be able to kill whatever the Nissa thing is. I needed to top a land there. That was a slight mistake because now I can't Dream Trawler. Slight mistake there. Okay, that should be fun. Fabled Passage, okay. They have Tireless Tracker in their hand? I guess so. Are they burrowing? Interesting. I guess they got Fabled Passage just so they could put a land into play. Interesting decisions. I think I'm actually going to scry in the upkeep, try and hit a land drop. So I can just Shark Typhoon Dream Trawler next turn. And, like, I don't know how they beat just, like, me putting 12 mana worth of permanents into play, basically. Especially when I kill the Nissa this turn, a lot of the time. Traverse, okay. Another Fabled Passage, okay. Oh shit, I didn't scry. Fuck. Ugh. That's what I get for playing 2 matches at once. I realized as soon as I pressed, I didn't scry. I'll stick out Nissa here. That was not great. Cast Fire's Invention. Moto? What do I want here? I guess I'll just take it to Fairy. Cast. Oh, they've seen enough. They have seen enough. If we bring in these, like Clarion plus an Oath of Chandra, I think that's fine. Especially your PC, you're getting a pretty pog frame rate. Is my frame rate actually pog? My computer specs are pretty bad, I believe. If I remember correctly, but I don't actually know what they are. I can tell you. Post-ban. I literally, the deck list I stole had 0 of them in, and I just put in 4 of them in. Hand is the epitome of slow. Hand is a bit less slow. Chickadine, I guess. Kind of want to just hit some land draws. This hand pretty badly. I would not be surprised if I lose this game. My mana is not cooperating very much with this hand. Stand up hydrate, I will in a second. Playing against Sultai, like I've played against 3 Sultais now, I think. An Ipnu Rivulet? God damn. What a land. They just straight whiff again? They did. Poggers, I guess, for me. Not a bad land to hit, to say the least. Not a bad land to hit. Yeah, Triumph also would have been good. This is more than acceptable. Only 2 card types, they get a basic. That's funny. Guess they get an Uro next turn, right? Kind of want to just Narset here. So we can still just Baffling End the Uro next turn. Ooh. Okay, that makes things a bit worse for me. I always forget about a good old Mystical Dispute. Ruining all my fun. Ruining all of my fun. Wait, okay, they didn't get a forest. Sure, I guess. I guess they're trying to represent a way to, like, beat my fires. I really need the fires to resolve, so I'm just gonna play it slow. Representing another mystical dispute / negate, I guess. That makes things significantly worse for me. That makes things significantly worse for me. I should have just brought this to my hand. I didn't realize. I forgot that I could just do that. Oh, my moto's lagging pretty bad. The match just started. I'm playing against Batatina in the other one. I wonder if he's playing in this event. Took Elspeth Conquers Death. I guess that's fair. Thought I was gonna need the Fires of Invention significantly more. I'm gonna jam here. If they have negate, you know, they got me, right? Damn. They've got it all. And what we call it all. Thoughtseize, the negate, the mystical dispute, all of them very, very timely. Very, very timely. It is not stuck at 000 for me. I would restart your program if that is the case. Where so I don't forget, yeah. I should as well. Sometimes I forget. I only have one card left. Sucks they have double Uro, so even though I'm baffling in one of them, the other one can still get me. Let's start with baffling end here, I guess. Get rid of the Uro. Narset time. I got another mystical dispute or negate. Of course they do. Of course they've got another one. Why wouldn't they not have another one? Damn, they're getting me good. Oh, the prelim. Oh, really? Well, I've got this Uro, which is a problem as well. Sucks they also have this Ipnu Rivulet, so like even though I'm gonna try and bounce the Uro this next turn, they're still gonna like have an answer. Because I didn't get my Yori on that one turn where I could have. Because then I could have had the baffling end on the Uro and then been in a much better spot. Do they have another counterspell? Damn, how many counterspells you got? Negate, mystical dispute, mystical dispute. They're gonna get a lot of value out of this, but I think I need to just take it down. Well, I can right now. I think I have to play this out, which feels kind of bad. Wow, they didn't Ipnu Rivulet themselves. There. That's wild to me. Because then they could have just Uro'd, right? I'm so confused. They're tapping the Ipnu Rivulet. I'm so confused. Why? Do they know that, like, they're conscious of this, right? There's no way they're not. Well, I don't think we're getting shit on. I think the game's actually pretty close now that they didn't do that. Sass Trophy? Sure. You actually like have all our basics, goddamn. think I have to do this, and then bring Yori onto my hand. Like, putting Yori into your hand doesn't use the stack, right? Or at least it shouldn't. Do extinction. That sucks. I think we're probably just supposed to make a 4/4 shark, but I'm not 100% sure. The song's actually kind of a banger, to be honest. I may just jam the Shark Typhoon, though, depending on what they do here. There's 4 card types. What did they get with it? Emrakul, the Promised End, eh? Oh, Moto. I think I'm supposed to be attacking here. Not sure, it's probably Finn's the best. Oh yeah, for sure. They only have 4 card types. And they're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, well they can never cool us, so that's not great. But it's not actually the end of the world. The Emrakul is not like insane against us by any means right now. Just draws this card. That's what it looks like. I mean, they can basically turn the Baffling End into a 3/3 instead of a Satyr Wayfinder. That's all they get, really. Lordy, my Moto is breaking right now. Okay, I gotta restart my Moto, it looks like. Is not enjoying what is going on. I gotta restart. My opponent cast Cut Ribbons on the other screen, and that was the end of that. You get to Agent? Do you know what? You know I don't have Agent in my deck, right? I drew Teferi Time Raveler. Okay. That kind of sucks, because they bring back Shark Typhoon to my hand, and then they can just cycle it for nothing. That was like one of the worst draws in my deck, I think, that I could have had. Oh, please. End up hydrate, yeah. I'm gonna turn that to 5,000. Fuck having it at 1,000. You guys are killing me with that. You guys are killing me with those. They return the Shark Typhoon. Dream Trawler makes things even worse for me. Perfect. Literally worst draw into worst draw. That's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Huh. I'll throw this one off to the side. Pretty sick. Wait, why are they doing that? Do they know what this card does? Do they know what Dream Trawler does? Why give me the chance of like hitting a land or something there? Unless they don't want to put the Dream Trawler in the stack for some reason. Would they draw a Trawler? Yeah, but like why? I don't understand why why cycle at Stark Typhoon? They think there's something better they can draw? Like, I don't know. Oh, they can flicker my knight. Oh, they can flicker both my tokens. That's smart. That is smart. Though, the fact they didn't just discard my hand to Dream Trawler is still absurd to me. Like, I just... 2 times in a row, they just decided not to do it. You don't want to flicker the shark? What? I want to flicker the baffling end? He's very confused. He said MTGO is not letting me choose permanents for Yorion. That's what they say. So it says like their moto's bugging out, seems like. That's pretty unlucky for them. Yeah, I'm asking him what's going on exactly. Oh, Sodak, thank you for the raid. I assume that your adventures in Pioneer did not go too well today based off of the raid timing. Oh, no, looks like they got it. Okay. That's good for them, I guess. Oh, and control the permanence. He said it was just visual. Okay. Only Baffling. I guess I'll just start with this, see if I can find like Verdict or something. The Dream Trawler, that doesn't really do anything, so it's just bottom here. Pass with Fire's Invention. Pass the turn. I should have probably sacrificed Own of the Sea, held priority when I did that. That was probably what I was supposed to do. It's probably a mistake. Well, them having some time troubles potentially again, depending on how long this game goes. Lots of draws that are very good for me. That potentially get me out of this. Gideon, another Teferi. Narset into something. Verdict. Just take the hit here. It's only 13 damage. Sack this. Just scry. Get rid of both of these. I've got 2 draw steps with Dream Trawler plus another draw. That's this with fires. Scry first, just to make it so we have max looks. Giving it the trials, it's one of the cards that potentially does it. So I'm going to top it right now. I just... It's plus here. Plus targeting here. Attack with Dream Trawler. And then hope they don't have a removal spell. I've been having a fine day so far. I removal spell them are dead, but that's life. Doesn't look like they have removal spells, so that's good for me. I think I'm fine just ditching this. Like, the Yorn's not really doing all that much here. Sure, they get my Dream Trawler. I have to assume, at least. City Wayfinder. That is annoying. Not that bad, though. I gotta try them. Maybe cycle that. I didn't know. What do you think? Why do you say that? Another City Wayfinder. Okay. They just whiff on that one? No, they hit another Triumph. Cycle the first Triumph, though. Yeah, let's cycle the Triumph here. Cycling their own Triumph, sure. Plus here. Let's attack first. Cycle this. Lift on the cycle again. That's fine though. Minus here. Cast with fires. Cast with fires. Let's get Uro here. Let us pass. I think we've kind of got ourselves out of it. Let's see what we draw. Narset, not a bad one. Not a bad one. That's the fires. Get another shark. What do you give Gurren Lagann 1 to 10? I've never actually finished Gurren Lagann. I've started it a lot of times. Never got to finish it though. But it's pretty good. I would say like an 8, maybe. Looks like Dream Trawler putting in the work today. Scry. I'll put the fairy on top. Pass the turn. Good luck, opponent. You only have 15 cards left in your deck as well. William Souls trying to find an Uro, I guess. Pierce the heavens. They had Thassa's Oracle in their deck, that'd be wild. That'd be a sick one. Abrupt Decay there. Okay. It's fine. I think this one's pretty locked up at this point, I would have to say. Because you have to ferry on top. I should just always yield to this, basically, at this point. Our set, see if we find anything better. What we've got. Cast with fires. Making this shark. Bro, fight the power. Cast with fires. I'm more than fine putting Satyr Wayfinder back into their hand. Let's mill more stuff in their deck. Cycle this. Breakable. That's not a bad one to hit. What you want to do? Bro, fight the power. Opponent said GG's. I'll give him the GG's as well. Well, 3-1. Playing against a couple Sultai and a couple Winota so far. 2-0 against Sultai. 1-0 against Winota. 3-1. Hopefully we can get our QPs in the next round. I'll see you guys there. Okay, we're back for round 5. I am told we were playing against Yori on Niv. Once again, having some land problems in our like 35 land deck, which is funny. This hand looks a lot better. We're on the draw. I think it's fine getting rid of a land here because we have the Birth of Elitist to get us to our 3rd land. It sucks that we don't have Narset quite yet. We should avoid communism. Why are we having this conversation? Oath of Nissa, sure. Let's see what they got off the Oath of Nissa. What is Poob? It's just like a description for a bad deck, I have to assume. I actually have a Castle Ardenvale in my deck. I didn't even know. It's good to know. Let's board against No. I guess we get Mystical Disputes, Doan's Vetoes, and that stuff. I would have kept my land over the Birth and Elitist if it was a blue land. They're still whiffing on our blue land, sadly. Wise Fears on the side. I was told that people were possibly going to be playing, what's it called? The like Lotus Field deck that people have been playing. I just built the deck like in 5-ish minutes from some ideas that I had. So that's why. Blue land here. No blue land. Guess next turn we get a Fires, getting our sit down. They're probably just going to have to ferry this wall though, so they're going to get the draw. Possibility Storm is a combo deck you can play. I'm not so sure it's good though. Going on to the hand, okay. I've drawn it not particularly well here, but hopefully it'll be good enough in the end. Cast the Fires. Minus. What was Botatine on? He was on 5-color Niv. 5-color Niv. Baffling End. I literally put back a red source. It was a Clifftop Retreat. Did you not see? Are you guys blind? I literally put back Clifftop Retreat. Let's see what we find here. Hopefully something good from this. I want to see. I'll take that. Play Omen. I'll take Teferi. I do not want Clarion. Cast this with Fires. Oh, special 2-0 into 0-3. Oh, that's a classic. Yeah, like this Esper deck looks so bad. Scry here. I don't really want to leave a land on top. Don't think I want a Shark Typhoon this turn. I'm going to Yori onto my hand. Set up for potentially something good with our Niv. Could just Niv back the Omen of the Sea to our hand. I actually kind of like doing that now that I think about it. And I can just ditch one of these like garbage cards. That's fine. I can just ditch an Oath of Chandra, it doesn't do anything. It's like you say an insanely good matchup against new creature decks, but like even with the creature deck, like the creature decks, I was still like doing completely fine against it in the past at least. Plus, okay. Like this next turn, I can go like play Shark Typhoon, Yorion, flicker everything, then play some things to make my Shark Typhoon good. That was I was a little bit worried about. That's why I did like the minus. But I shock this. Just play out this and this. I'll shock this. The chance that it matters. I know we're missing out on like the Omen of the Sea, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. And getting some stuff onto the board is nice here. Like both these cards. I think I'm fine just playing Oath of Chandra out. Doesn't really do anything, but it gets like 2 damage in because the Narset comes back into play, and it gets me a 2/2. Both those I think I'm fine with here. So I just realized I think I just want to cycle this. Cycling this is good. Because it allows me to have like a fresh look with my Omen of the Sea. Oh wait, I don't have an Omen of the Sea. I'm an idiot. Well, I mean, I was going to cycle it anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. Fatal Push, sure. I could care less about that. Oh, is this? Because it came in on the end step, so it doesn't actually deal the 2 damage. I don't think, at least. Beginning of each end step, if Planeswalker enters the battlefield under your control this turn. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't. Is this just Verdict? Niv? Speak Niv, sure. Okay, so they got Nahiri and Abrupt Decay and Thought Erasure into their hand. They can't Thought Erasure with that. They can Abrupt Decay if they want. I guess they're Abrupt Decaying the Narset. They got me there. Cast this with Fires, try to hit Elspeth Conquers Death. Teferi is fine. I'll just Teferi and like bounce the Niv actually. Seems pretty good to me. Like I don't really care if they have more value, they have like infinite cards in their hand. I'm gonna take out their Teferi so they can't do anything with it. Try to, like... It's just kind of annoying to have on the battlefield. I don't want them, like, bouncing anything. Especially, like, my Shark Typhoon. Yeah, this Oath of Chandra may actually, like, win me the game now that I think about it a bit more. What's the Nahiri target? Just another Niv. More than likely, yes. It's good at filtering, like, your garbage out of your hand, as well as, like, the minus is actually pretty good. Like, it can minus on my Shark Typhoon. Pretty good. Stake not a bad one either. So they're going to go after the Narset here. Make the most amount of sense. It's the Fairy, okay. It's fair as well. Just Niv again. Orion. This makes sense as well. I'm very tempted to just Shark Typhoon again with the Shark Typhoon. They don't have Yorion on their hands, they don't have this Abrupt K, and they don't have this Oath of Kai anymore as well. So Moon, so I'll take every once in a while, it's fair. If I don't draw Elspeth Conquers Death. What if I just double Shark Typhoon here? Is that just like bad? Seems like kind of good, to be honest. I'm kind of into it. Then next turn, like, all of our, like, random shit just, like, makes a bunch of sharks. It's like, okay, yeah, go for it. Here, -8, put everyone to play, pass turn, oops. That's pretty bad. Husband Pioneer been treating you? Not bad. We timed out a Sultai player we were probably going to lose to. Beat another Sultai player, lost to Killmaster P on Winota, who's currently 4-0, and then beat another Winota player. And then our Winota run and our other prelim was pretty bad, but that was to be expected. Double queuing, not knowing what our like general game plan really was, so on and so forth. It'd be sick if they have like, I mean, they're probably going to verdict here, I have to imagine. Extinction event. Under even XL each creature for mana cost. I assume it's going to be even here. Yep. It's to be expected. I've already played this out. I guess they can just like Nahiri, like get rid of one of my Shark Typhoons, but like whatever, right? Yeah, I shouldn't care, I don't think. Down to 6, not a lot. If we find Elspeth Conquers Death off of our Narset, then we win the game, right? Because of Oath of Chandra ping. Castle. Narset. I think I'm going to scry with my Castle Ardenvale. Like, the human token is probably pretty relevant. I've just seen enough. 1, 2, 3. It's in the top 6 cards. What else going to look for? Gideon, would that have done much? Not really, but they've seen enough with just the Narset. These are the cards I'm thinking about bringing in. These are the cards I'm thinking about taking out. I'm a little bit worried about Uro. That's why I want to keep in like some amount of Baffling Ends. I could also just cut like some amount of Birth of Meletus. Kind of medium. I mean, it's like a land drop, kind of. I'd rather have some Baffling Ends, just because like Verdict and these stuff like doesn't matter all that much. The Baffling Ends at least deal with the the arrows if they have them, which I assume they do. Yep. I would personally never subscribe to a Patreon of Magic related, except for Sodex, I heard is really good. And I haven't personally heard anything like from close people or close friends I talked to Magic about any other Patreons. I think Sodex is the only one that I've heard is really good. There's a reason I don't run a Patreon. One, I'm lazy as hell. But two, I also think there's not much like good, like, I don't think it's worthwhile. This is probably a bad keep, but I think with the Omen of the Sea being on the draw and having the Mystical Dispute, all reasonable things. No, I've never subscribed to an OnlyFans, so don't worry about that either. Bailed out instantaneously. Someone carried it, okay. Let's develop these, leave it my Mystical Dispute. Got the split in the prelim. Oh, are you playing in the other prelim sauce? You're playing in the 16-man? I assume you weren't playing this one, right? Yeah. Start with an MGO, thinking moderate prowess. Guess I'll just play this out, make it so it doesn't look like I'm leaving up stuff necessarily. Oh, I was in the big one. Wait, you're in the big one, you split. Sauce? Where are you? Oh, you already had QPs, I assume. So you got like the extra chests and stuff out of it. Probably have more QPs than you know what to do with. They got the dispute back? No, got him. QP flooding. Played jeskai favorites. Well, don't really want to ferry here. I'm kind of interested in O-Land though. Fires are scrubs. I kind of like fires here. It's better than Baffling that I don't need. Speaking of. Sick. You got it, bud. Put a land into play. Played Teferi, stop spring to late. Oh, I guess it does. I didn't think about that. That's a reasonable thing to do. Did not think about bring to light at all. Ooh, Dovin's Veto, eh? Let's see what we hit here. What if I just have a pile of Elspeth Conqueror's Deaths? I think I can just, like, not care about that much. I'm gonna take Shark Typhoon still. Fires. Play Teferi. Plus. Play this tapped. Pass the turn. I don't know. If they would have done something like Dovin's Veto-able, they would have done it the last turn. I'm fine, like, losing the value on this card when our hand is just stacked. No, no plastic love. Like, I'll just Elspeth Conqueror's Death as Yorions, like, whatever. It's like sick deck, but comes. What do they reveal? Niv. Niv is annoying. Let's cast this, I guess. Hit that. I guess I'll cast Birth Meletus, just hit, like, my land drop. Morning come. If I just bounce my Elspeth Conquers Death now, I don't have to worry about like any random like spell on it, so I'll just do that. I don't think I want to put the Yorion in my hand quite yet. Doesn't really make sense for me. It doesn't actually do anything right. Well, I mean, it theoretically could do a lot. But we just have so much stuff going on right now, like, I don't really care about it, I think. What is this? Like, are they just nipping? But why? What is this? That's pretty good. Exchange target opponent or planeswalker. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I didn't think about that. Okay. Okay. Well, the game's a little bit closer now, I would say. Game's a little bit closer now. Cast with fires. Cast with fires. So let's play Rakdos' turn. Yeah, I mean, I just forgot about it. I completely forgot that they play Rakdos' return. Put that one at the bottom. I know we can't find any more plans. Dream Pearl is not a bad one here. I mean, a double very good spell next turn. I forgot that it could hit a Planeswalker. I didn't know. I thought it was just target player. Or not target player, it's just like... I guess if it's target player, then it can just hit Planeswalker too, right? No, okay. You got it. What do they show me here? This is somewhat of a problem. I bring to light as well. That was not a bad draw. I know this is going to be killed by the casualties next turn, so... Cast with fires. Cast with fires. Should be in an actually not that bad of a spot right now. I would think that we're in a pretty good spot. Because we have, like, we have them pretty close to dead here. Sure. Why do they have Fatal Push in their deck? That's so wild. We have this Castle Arndale that's not bad as well, if for some reason we don't like want to cycle a Shark Typhoon. I assume they're gonna kill this, kill this, kill this. Okay, they're gonna Niv instead, I guess. They play this, I assume already. Okay, Niv, let's see what you find. Bring to light, Dreadbore to Fairy, Uro, looks like. Because they can Dreadbore here now. So we have this for 5. I think I'm fine cycling this Shark Typhoon here. Trying to find something to deal with this noob. If we find like a Teferi and Elspeth Conquers Death, we win. Another Shark Typhoon's not bad either. Think I will start with cycling my Shark Typhoon here. Actually, wait. Why do that? I mean, I guess they're like forced into blocking here then. Yeah, that's fine, I actually think. Because we can just draw something to kill this Niv and like win the game on the spot. And worst case scenario, they like have to block the Dream Trawler. I guess they go down to only one. Yeah. I guess maybe I was supposed to scry with this? I don't know. I gotta do this next turn. Well, I guess I get a casualties plus do something else. They're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana next turn. So they could casualties plus 0 or like casualties plus Teferi something. It's an interesting spot. Interesting spot. A lot of different things I could have done there. Sure. I want to play the land here, especially when Black Dream Trawler dies, so I can scry with this in the upkeep. They could just bring to light for Supreme Verdict. That's also an option for them. What is this? 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, because it costs 2 more because the Elspeth Conquers Death. I forgot. This is Verdict, I assume. It's the only thing that would make sense. I guess it could be our Devastation. Oh, concede. We'll take it. 4-1? Not bad. I wonder what our next draw steps are going to be. A little dead draw. I would have found Narset. Well, I guess we would have gotten Narset back with this. We would have drawn this. Narset it into another Narset. Probably play the Narset. Narset into Gideon. And then move from there. The game was very close. Well, it actually wasn't very close. But it was very interesting. There's a bunch of different decisions I could have made. I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, you liked the deck, you like Pioneer and all that stuff, make sure to let me know in the comments below. If you like the stream, you like the channel, make sure to subscribe here and like the video. I have my Twitch and Twitter in the description below, make sure to follow those. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.